welcome back to Jen's Hangout. Today we're gonna do my base, and then I'm gonna do another video of my eyeshadow. So I'm going to do my base because I wanted to focus a little bit. I got a request asking how to use this particular brush, not covered in dog hair. This is the, if you have never seen this is the Flawless brush, and it works fantastic. Turn my light down just a smidgen so you guys can actually read it. It is the Flawless brush. It is a very dense, like kabuki style brush, and it works phenomenal. I mean, can you hear that? It works phenomenally well for your foundation and concealer, all that stuff. So I thought I'd just go ahead and do a quick get ready with me, but I'm going to split it in two parts because I have some new eyeshadow stuff that I want to show you guys, but I'm going to do that in a separate video. And then I'm just going to do my base and show you guys how to use this. And then I thought, you know, I haven't really updated you guys on how I do my base. Fan is getting a bit much. Turn it down, see if I can handle that. Under all the lights it gets warm, but yeah. So I have my skincare done, and that is it. So we're gonna go in. I do want to do some Putty Primer, so I'm gonna go in with my Tarte. I toss between the e.l.f. and the Tarte as to which one I like better. So, or should I? Yeah, this is just kind of like my everyday when I need to go somewhere type of look. So I have my skincare done, which my moisturizer is the Juno & Co. Moonshine Cream. Not everybody knows, but we know that this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Miracle Cream stuff that she has. But either way, it is a godsend and a miracle worker, and we love it. At least I do. I think it is the most amazing stuff ever. I have a dog hair. Oh, Ryan, stop. Why do you always whine when we're filming? Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Orion. Orion, Orion, Orion. There's my baby. There's my baby. Love you. Just lay down. Just lay down. Lay down. Here, an eyelash. All the way down here. Okay. I love this Tarte. I'm not a big fan of a lot of Tarte products. Well, I shouldn't say that. I do like a lot of Tarte products. Tarte makes good products. But this putty, this face putty stuff is fantastic. I like it. It does, other than the perfumey smell, because it does have a perfume smell. It does dissipate fairly quickly, thank goodness, otherwise I would not be able to keep it, I would not be able to use it for very long, because I cannot handle smells. Once you get it rubbed in, it goes away. Oh, the dog hair is real, and that was going up my nose. Oh. But this stuff works so well. I mean, For serious. It works beautifully. Okay. So I got that on, and then now I'm going to go in. As you guys know, I double prime. So I'm going to go in with the Mint face primer, and I really like this stuff. It's very gel-like. That's what it looks like. It kind of feels weird going on your face, but it really does work very well. And I really, really, really like it. And I put it on my eyes too. I will put eye primer on later, but it's some sticky stuff. I never tried the watermelon jelly primer, but I imagine that it feels very similar to this. But I don't know that for sure. I need to put new batteries in my oh, I'm gonna have to put these in a baggie. Imagine that the watermelon jelly primer feels like this too. Wow, I can talk. Seriously. Anyway, but I love this stuff. It works really, really good, and it grips your stuff like no other. It's great. Okay, so as you guys know, I go in and I do this one. No, I think I'm going with my Too Faced. The short braid. No, that's definitely my summer color. So I'm going to go in with the Too Faced concealer just along here, just to kind of blend in. This is to conceal, not to highlight, because I have such bad red and sunspots. Because I was not smart when I was young. I was very stupid. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this. Make sure there's no dog hair on it first. And I'm just kind of very, very lightly tapping and dragging a little bit, but not really dragging. I'm just kind of like tapping. You tap, and then you just kind of do these type of strokes, if that makes sense. Basically, I'm just kind of blending it out. It sounds worse than, you know, like, oh, you're dragging, you're not supposed to drag your face. I'm not dragging it on my face. It sounds like I am, but I'm really not. I'm just blending it out. I'm going to go in here. Get this crease out. I could probably just get away with doing the concealer on my whole face, but I don't want to. I want a little fuller coverage today because I'm feeling a little bit like my skin is just too red and too blotchy. I'm not having it. But look at how far that spread. Normally, that would not spread that far. Normally, it would just say, nope, I'm not covering. I'm not going that far. I'm gonna put some over here on the ear. I'm just putting some up here to just kind of even it out. because I don't want things looking uneven underneath my foundation. I'm not gonna use a foundation per se. I'm gonna use a CC cream, but still, I don't want it to look blotchy. If that makes sense. But you will use so much less foundation with this brush. It is amazing how much less. See, like I said, I could just go with this, put a little bit of foundation powder on my face, and be done, right? And then a little highlight concealer to fill in. But no, we're going full bore today. Full bore, okay? So there's that, right? So there's my concealer that I use to conceal my redness on my face. It's a good concealer, obviously, otherwise it wouldn't necessarily conceal like that. But now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. CC cream, and this is in light 210 neutral. I'm going to put it on my hand. I don't normally do this, you guys know. So I'm just going to do one pump on my hand. So it's that much. You guys can see that much. That much. Dog hair up the nose. Oh, Ryan, stop whining, please. I think it's the fan blowing Coda's dog hair, because she's laying right there, and the fan is right there, so I think it's sucking up. Anyway, so I'm just gonna dip into this. Still have some. Still have dog hair, because, you know, what's life with a 200-pound fluffy dogs without the hair, right? Okay. So, and I mean, if you notice my brush, there's like, there's like nothing on my brush. I love this brush. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Jess, for getting me hooked on this brush. They could send us PR and I would love it. Okay. So I'm picking up the rest, basically, on my off of my hand. I still have some on my hand. I just blend it out, but it's okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna blend this out. And I know a lot of people have had issue with this CC cream, but I'm really liking it. I think it's great. So, here we go. There's the basic how to use this lovely little brush, right? Okay, so now I am just going to do my regular makeup, right? Okay, so I need I need my palette. I need my hand cleaned off for one thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with Oh, before I do that, I want to use this e.l.f. Putty Blush because it's beautiful. I absolutely adore this blush. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous blush. And I have this, I can't remember the shade. And I don't know why it doesn't say anywhere what the shade is. That's bonkers. But it's kind of a coral color. And I just love it. It just kind of melts into your skin. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. I didn't do concealer under my eyes. I need to do that. I'm glad I did that. Remembered to do my blush first. Otherwise I'd be powdering away and I'd be like, oh, concealer. Yeah, duh. Because they are dark circles. I haven't been sleeping all that great, so that's probably why. Okay, another great thing about this blush, or this brush, I seriously can't talk right. Okay, so I just want to kind of dab that blush in. This brush does not absorb product like at all. So it's beautiful. So it just blends it out. And there's like, I mean, literally, there's nothing. There's nothing there. Except for hair. Now I got hair on my brush, but whatever. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to go in with some Tarte Creaseless Concealer here. This is a very thick, weird consistency concealer. Like, very strange. But it is nice. But it is a very strange consistency concealer. And this one, this particular concealer I like to use with a brush. So I just think this one spreads better, looks better, comes out better because it is it's much more moisturizing concealer. It's a beautiful concealer. I do love it. Love, 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 love it. For my under eyes. I will use a different concealer for my T-zone to brighten, but for my under eyes, this concealer is gorgeous. I love it. I don't know if it has oil in it or not. It almost feels like it has something of an oily consistency, if that makes sense. I don't know, but it is beautiful. And I love it. But it is different. That is for sure. Oh, for sure. Okay, so I'm going here. It needs a dabbing after you're done, but it works beautifully. I love it. So, okay, there's that. Oh, and it was in the shade 205 Light Sand. Okay, and then I'm going to take the Dose of Colors. We're here. And this one, oh my lord, smells like paint. So bad. It smells like paint. At least that's what I think. That's in the shade 11, light medium. Okay. So there's that. Okay, now let's set my face. Set my face, and then we can just bronze and highlight and powder, and or you know what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna put the powder on my face. I'm going in with the Too Faced. Yes, I know that this has coconut in it, but for some reason this one does not seem to bother my face so bad. Probably because I have 50 layers of stuff before I get it on. I think if I didn't, it would bother my face if I put it straight on my face. It would, because I know that if I get it too far down, it bothers me. And if I inhale it, it bothers me. But the things we do for beauty are stupid sometimes, you know? I love how it looks on my face. Makes my nose itch like crazy though, which I'm sure is the coconut. But I at least don't break out in hives with it, so I'll take it. Okay. Now, after I do that, I do always spray my face with something. Generally, it's either this, the Iconic spray, or my Revolution Superfruit Essence spray, because I don't, at this point I don't need a setting spray yet. And then, if it depends if I want to be dewy or not. And then I go in with this sponge and I just pack my powder in. And I like this sponge because of the edge that's on it. I can do things quickly with it, you know, and get in where I need to get in. You know, like into these corners, I can really just shove that in there. But I just pack that on like this. And then that sets that powder in, and I don't end up with cake face so bad, you know. And then I can go in with my powders here, and I absolutely adore this particular palette. This is the Hourglass Ambient Palette, and I go in with this one on the corner, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of this, over here, here, sure. This is just with a denser brush. Then I come back and I kind of fluff it out, you know. Trying to hurry, guys, here, because I know this is going to be a little bit longer of a video. And I come back, and then I take this upper one and go over it just a little bit, just to kind of bronze that out. My hair is just going funky. Okay, and then I come in with my blush. I go into here to this one. Come in here. My blush, and then I take my powder brush and I floof it all out. Blend, 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 blend. Right? Just blend it all out. And then I take this brush and I go in here to this middle one. And I just come in here and kind of set that under eye. Right? Just a little. And give it a little bit of life. Down the middle. Oh, my circles are getting so bad. Over here, over here. Okay, and then I go in with my Lily, whichever one I want to use that day, which I think today we're going to use Purple Haze, which is this one. So I'm going to go in with this. Right. We're just going to go in like this. Go in like this. Right. Put a little here. Put a little here. You know, because you need a little there. A little here. A little here. A little here. Okay. And you're highlighted and you're done, and you're ready to do your eyes. So that's where I'm at. I'm ready to do my eyes. That will be the next video. Please come and watch the next video. But this is my base. This is how I do my base. Usually it's a lot faster because I'm not yakking doing it and showing you guys what I'm doing. But that's my base, and I always spray my base before I go into my eyes, and I use my Gerard Cosmetics setting spray. So there we go. That's my base. That's what I do. I hope you guys like it. Blessings to all. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.